Okay. If I gave you this function, said to graph it, what basic function would you start with?
2 to the x.
Basic function's 2 to the x, right? What's the vertical stretch? It's what you multiply 2 to the x by to start constructing this, right? What would you multiply 2 to the x by? Here, what's multiplied by your 2 to the x type function? 2, right? 3. Okay? So there's your vertical stretch. What's your horizontal shift?
1.
Well, your basic function is 2 to the x, but x has been replaced by something, hasn't it? What's it been replaced by?
X minus 4.
X minus 4, right? Well, that means x minus h is x minus 4, right? Horizontal shift is 4. What's your vertical shift? It's what you add to this to raise everything up. It's plus 1. Okay? Then you got to execute it. That's a little tougher identifying what you have, because you got to deconstruct the function. So I'm not going to overly emphasize this on the test, but it could appear. Okay? Not going to be a big risk. It's not going to be worth a lot of points, or maybe it's even an extra credit type problem which you could use. Okay? Yeah, well, let's say you'll be able to do this, and we'll keep developing this idea. Okay? Because this is how we get most of the functions for the course. If your function is this, A is your vertical stretch, because that's what multiplies your function. Moves everything, it increases y, it multiplies every y value by that number, and that's why the vertical stretch acts the way it does. Okay? Horizontal shift H. People tend to get the horizontal shift backwards. It's x minus h. Okay? So if it was x plus 3, h would have to be negative 3. Yeah. Because then x minus h would be x plus 3, right? Okay? That was fairly common that I saw people shifting things in the wrong direction horizontally. But talked about it. We talked about why. So you can go back and look at the original video if you want to understand why. Okay? And K is your vertical shift. Make sure you know the difference between a shift and a stretch.